everyone, my name is Melissa Strange and welcome to another episode of For the Love of Drag. Today we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8, Episode number 8, also known as the Book Ball. The episode starts off with the after-thorgy elimination where the girls are gathered discussing what happened, and a lot of them are kind of confused as to why Derek wasn't in the bottom two and also why she's still in the competition. Now, I think tonight's episode should also have had a subtitle called Derek versus Naomi because they had so many arguments in this entire episode. It was literally the two of them reading each other every single opportunity that they had and didn't have. They were just reading each other the entire night. For today's mini challenge, the girls had to do a puppet show, a classic. Cool, well, of course, Derek pulls out Naomi and Naomi pulls out Derek, and the two of them are just bitching about each other. And they're not even doing it in a funny, fun way. They're doing it in a shady shade way. So, drama. Chi-Chi wins the mini challenge as she had Bob the Drag Queen as her puppet, and I think anybody who had Bob could have won because Bob's hilarious, and so her puppet is just hilarious, right? Right? So the maxi challenge this week is the Book Ball. This is where the girls are going to have to do 3 different looks, and the looks are all going to be representative of their lives. The first look is a baby drag look. The second look is a mother-inspired drag look. And the third and final look is the, if I can pronounce this correctly, autobiographical eleganza extravaganza. So those are the 3 looks, that's 6 fingers, those are the 3 looks that the girls are going to have to do tonight. Their third look, however, must be made out of books, so it's gonna be crazy. After we find out that this is going to be the maxi challenge, we have another Derek versus Naomi battle, and then we get to find out quite a bit about some of the queens during Ru's walkthrough, like Bob's mother's sick, Kimchi's mom doesn't even know he does drag, and some of the other girls are pretty worried about this competition, and some of them are confident about this competition, some of them are delusional about this competition. It's a lot of everything happening. I mean, this is Final 5. Then Ru announces that they are going to have to perform an opening number, which, I mean, why are they all gagging? This happens every season, right? Like, every time there's the ball, they have to do an opening number, so they're all acting shocked, but it's like, no, we knew this was happening. And because Chi-Chi won the Puppet Show mini challenge, she's in charge of the choreo. Skipping right along to that choreo rehearsal, you have Kimchi, who's struggling to learn the movements and stuff, and you have Naomi, who's kind of like doing it too pretty, and then you had Derek, who's doing it too ugly, and then you had Bob that like was getting it and doing good. Chi-Chi was instructing it, but she was doing good. Who am I missing? Nobody. Then back in the workroom, a lot of the girls are picking on Bob for the way that she does her makeup, which I didn't really understand why they were doing that. Like, I've seen queens with better makeup, yes, but I don't think Bob should be red for her makeup. Like, she's not like, her face isn't like the star, right? It's just the face of a star. Does that make sense? Like, her face is the face of a star. It's not her face is the star of her. It's like a lot of the queens were talking about how like, oh, you're funny, like you also have to be pretty and blah blah blah. Like, Bianca Del Rio was like, did her clown makeup or does her clown makeup as the way she looks, and she's a very funny queen. She's like the queen of drag comedy and reading, right? She won season 6. She isn't the most beautiful looking drag queen. She's actually a very harsh looking drag queen just because of the way that she paints. She's kind of glamorous in the way that she looks, but it's different. She's not like on the like Tyra Sanchez level of like the way that she looks, right? I don't think Bob's makeup is really relevant to like if she would be able to win. And everyone's kind of reading each other, and then ding ding ding, round 3 of Derek and Naomi's battle of the episode. And I mean, Naomi is like almost just reading Derek to help her, and Derek's just not getting it and just being rude back. And so you can see that Naomi's like trying and Derek's just not receiving, but Naomi keeps trying and Derek's taking it as bad, which is causing Derek to read Naomi, which is then causing Naomi to like, you know, I guess read Derek back. But It's the Derek and Naomi show tonight. Derek says in an interview confessional thingy that she will not be painting on lines because that's not female impersonation, that's drag. Bitch, you know you're on RuPaul's drag race, right? Not RuPaul's female impersonation race. It's RuPaul's drag race. Drag race it's a race of the drag queens, not the race of the female illusionists. Like, so it's elimination day and the pressure is on. And Naomi feels kind of bad about what had happened between her and Derek, so she decides to extend her hand, an olive branch, or whatever the heck saying you want to use for this, and is trying to help her. And all Derek thinks that will change the look of her face is if she draws on these eyebrows. And she draws them on, and then the girls are like, whoa, like, relax your face, let's see, like, just relax your face so we can see if they're even. And she's like, this is my face relaxed. And it literally looks like she was like, the dance number is hilarious and goes over really well. And honestly, the looks tonight, for the 3 looks, we saw such amazing drag tonight. Like, those paper 3rd number creations were freaking beautiful. Like, that was made out of paper. Out of the 5 queens, 4 of them were in these insane gowns, insane looks. And then you had Derek, who had glued pictures of RuPaul to a corset and was wearing like red panties and was like, this is my drag. Did she not look around and see that everybody had sculpted these freaking pieces and dresses and whatever? Like, if you looked at that stage and looked at when all of them were standing there, you had like freaking superstar, freaking superstar, freaking superstar, what the hell, and freaking superstar. I just didn't get it. Like, her face was bad the entire time. I know she was trying something new with the eyebrows and she was trying to do what the judges were asking, but it fell freaking flat. And I think if you're in a competition, you know something's about to fall flat, even if the judges want it, freaking wipe those off, do what you gotta do, become you again, and just go out there and do it. Because honestly, with those eyebrows, you knew you were going home. But not even just the eyebrows and the outfits and just like the attitude that she was bringing, like, you knew she couldn't be lasting much longer. So Derek Barry, of course, is in the bottom too, but they put Bob up next to her, and you really can't argue it because Bob didn't have any of the pages from the book on her dress. It was just like the cardboard from the books on her dress. But the thing was like, they really didn't have a person to go against Derek Barry. I'm really looking forward to watching Untucked because you get to see, maybe like hear more, you get to see and hear more about what had happened. And that sometimes gives you more insight as to why people were in the bottom too. But Bob was kind of almost there because Rue like just needed somebody else to be in the bottom. And also I feel like we were privileged to see Bob perform on RuPaul's Drag Race stage because like sometimes with these queens you never get to see them lip sync till the end, and then you're kind of like where Bob, I was like yep. I mean, I've watched Bob's performances online too, but I mean, I was loving it. Derek, I was like, ugh, get her off the freaking camera. And I thought I was gonna like Derek. Look at the predictions videos I have linked up here. I thought I was gonna like her, but I didn't. She was too bitchy, like not in a cool bitchy way, like just like a come on. It's not a good look. And I'm sure editing doesn't help, but still. So I don't even know that I said it right now or if I said it, but Derek goes home, and I'm not really that surprised. So I like to end these episodes of For the Love of Drag off with picking something in my house that best represents the queen who is sent packing tonight. And I actually took a look and I thought I had a Britney Spears CD here, which would make perfect sense for an object for Derek Barry as an object that represents her, but I think it's in a box in the basement and I'm not going down there right now. So my second best option was, you guessed it, an eyebrow pencil. And I don't think it needs much of an explanation. The shit was part of her demise. Thank you for watching this video, you guys. If you want to see more of my RuPaul Drag Race recaps in this segment that I like to call over on my channel, For the Love of Drag, you can hit the subscribe button, and you can also click this I box up here. It's a link to all my other drag related videos, so you might enjoy that. But if you hit the subscribe button, you'll see the ones coming up in the future, and the finale is only a few weeks away, and I'm planning something big for that one. If you like this episode of For the Love of Drag, make sure you hit the like button and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts about tonight. Remember, I do like to talk to you guys about this episode, not just about what I think about this episode. I care to know what you guys think. So once again, my name is Melissa Strange, and until next time, stay strange.